Salutations and welcome back to ButterFlii's Corner. How are you guys doing out here in this YouTube universe? Oh, I hope you're doing well. So you guys, Love and Marriage Huntsville is one toxic show. And one particular person in her cult makes it very, very toxic. Now we have 5011 videos about them crying about her event not being filmed. Why did her event need to be filmed? Y'all filmed it your damn selves. Y'all was sharing it all over social media. So what did y'all need the cameras for? Y'all put all this lady on this pedestal. She got her own network. Ain't that what y'all been running around screaming, crying about? How she owned a network? Why couldn't she film her own damn event and put it on her network? Right. We know why, because ain't nobody watching, ain't nobody checking over there for her. So they're mad that her social climbing event didn't get filmed. Melanie is social climbing. Half them people she had there don't even really know that chick. And let's just be real. This is why she was mad. Martell got a spot on Love and Marriage. Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was real pissed about that. If it's not about her, if she's not made out to look like she's better than everybody else, she has straight tantrums. And she uses her cult to come out here and push these false narratives and put on this facade like the rest of the cast is doing something to her. The rest of the cast is trying to mind their business and build their businesses. But of course, the slow meters are trying to sabotage their businesses. Every time one of the other cast members has something great going on, without fail, here come the slow meters trying to pick it apart and sabotage it. Y'all watched a number of content creators turn on their live, and you watched them call around to see where the slow meters called around to see where the Scots was having their event at. They were so hell-bent on trying to sabotage these people's event. It doesn't even make any sense. They are so delulu. So delulu. Homegirl gave them way too much access, and now they trying to run Carlos King off his own show. They trying to flip the narrative as if he's trying to run off Homegirl, but no, it's the other way around. Homegirl trying to run him off his own show because she can't have her way, and that's just what it is. That's how narcissists work. They're going to do any and everything to try to get their way. She is a manipulative, conniving, vindictive, lying, self-centered, selfish person, period. And everybody's not going to kiss her butt. Everybody's not always going to praise her because everybody doesn't see her the way the cult sees her at all. Y'all attack everybody else's brand and business, and then you wonder why none of the other cast members want to go up for this chick when we know for a fact that she's the one who put the battery in y'all back. She had one of her main content creators that she has out here hosting her event. And you're going to tell me that all these narratives that this woman has been putting out over the years hasn't directly come from Mellow Mutt. Y'all must think everybody's dumb, deaf, dumb, and blind like y'all are. And unfortunately, everybody's not. Everybody's not. Nobody cares about her event but y'all. Y'all filmed it. Y'all shared it. That should be good enough, right? I would think so. And she has her own network. She should have filmed her own event. Y'all claim she got all this going on. She's Miss Big Shot. Miss Big Shot should have filmed her own event and put it on her network over there that y'all like to brag about. That's what she should have did. Moving along. Shout out to Stormy Still. She was honored this weekend at an event that she did not host. I don't even know why they running around with that narrative as if Stormy hosted the event. No, Stormy was honored. You know how your social climbing buddy did over there? with wanting to honor all these reality stars that she really don't know, but want to award them with something in a state that she ain't even don't even live in. She ain't even trying to build up her own state, but so-called put them on the map, but trying to run to Atlanta. Okay, yeah. Anywho, moving along, Stormy Still was honored this weekend at a 2-day event. She looked it beautiful. Of course, the slow meters running a negative mouth. They always so negative, and then wonder why. They're the only ones that could be negative, though. They're the only ones that can have an opposing opinion about others. Anybody else have one, they're haters. They're jealous. Nobody's jealous of that girl. Y'all want people to be jealous of her. Y'all tell yourselves that everybody's jealous of her to justify the nasty, vile, disgusting things that y'all do. And y'all don't like being called out on the nasty, disgusting, vile things that y'all do. Y'all sitting up here trying to act slow, dumb, and retarded. Like we ain't watched all the nasty things y'all do. Now you trying to paint this narrative that the cast and everybody was trying to ice her out. Homegirl, am I tripping? Or has she not been complaining for the last 5 years? Why keep working and going somewhere that you claim not to be comfortable with? You're the only one that's uncomfortable. So why don't you remove yourself because you have your own network? You could be producing your own shows. Anywho, Stormy Still, back to Stormy Still. Because I'm telling you, y'all, it's a mess. And I hate that they're out here trying to now push this narrative that Carlos King did something wrong by not filming this chick's thing. She wanted it filmed. She should have had her own production team because she has her own network and filmed it and put it on her network that she needs to be trying to grow. Oh, okay. Shanita over here happy that she got picked up by another streaming app. It's another streaming app that you have to have a certain TV for. And so, I don't know, she over there got Shanita brainwashed that she really trying to help that girl. No, she ain't trying to help you, Shanita. She trying to swagger jack off of you. And then, trust me, you'll see. You'll see, Shanita. You'll learn like the rest of everybody else had to learn the hard way. But yeah, Stormy Still was honored, and she made Hype a very, very prestigious hair magazine. Seeing how she does, her business is hair products. I mean, she did. She is stepping into the body. Her body glaze is booming. She got her little body drop, so she's elevating her business, which she should be doing, which a lot of businesses do. So yes, she made it into Hype hair. She was honored at Black Women in Entrepreneurship and Business this weekend, also in Atlanta, Saturday and Sunday in Atlanta. And yes, the Scots attended the Black Women Caucus. They had an event, and the Scots attended that. So everybody was booked and busy. These people want you to be all wrapped up on this girl. That's y'all. Y'all are wrapped up on her. Everybody's not going to be wrapped up on her. Everybody is not checking for her, honestly. And she's over there social climbing. Anybody with half of a brain know that she's social climbing. Why are you running a fundraiser for a man that's not running in the city that you live in, nor is he running for the city that you held your fundraiser in? Because you're social climbing. It's called social climbing, networking. You do a fundraiser. You act like this man reached out to you. No, you reached out to him to throw a fundraiser for him to get him money. It's just plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? You're social climbing. Anybody with half a brain can see it. Martell said it, and everything you've done thus far has proved it. You are thirsty to be famous. You've been thirsty to be famous. That's why I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, everything Martell said about you actually turned out to be true. But I don't like this narrative that the cast, no, you've been up against the cast. You've had your slow meters out here for years, putting out nasty, vicious rumors about the rest of the cast because they're not kissing your butt. You're not a victim. And I'm so tired of this. It's always woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. You so elevated, you so in your moment, but you still had to find a way to talk about your other cast member. They live rent free in your head while they are not thinking about you, and while you have your cult attacking everything that they do and trying to sabotage their business. You think you winning now, baby? The same people you stepped on as you're trying to social climb your way to the top are the same people you're going to see when you're coming back down. Because same way God can rise you up is the same way he can bring you right back down. And you've done a lot of dirty, underhanded, sneaky, grimy things to the rest of the cast, and they didn't deserve it. Your husband cheating on you, that is a you problem. You try to make it everybody else's problem. And when they didn't conform and do what you wanted them to do and behave how you wanted them to do, you made them your enemy. You did that. And then you sat your behind on social media and built this vicious, bitter, disgusting cult that does nothing but attack everybody on behalf of you. Right, you claiming you can't control them. You sure enough dog whistle them all the time. And you sure enough got that Sheba chick out here doing Sheba. What's her name? Diane Rose. When Tay Bark, hey, shout out to Misbehaving, when Tay Bark. You know what I'm saying? You got your little handful of main girls. That's why Queen Sheba, I don't even like calling her Queen. Sheba's manipulative too. Very manipulative. Oh, because she got called out for that contest homegirl was going to do with inviting 10, 12 mellow meters, slow meters, whatever, to some meet and greet, whatever. And somebody was like, oh, well, we already know who it's going to be. And here come Sheba. Oh, I would never take that away from one of the other slow meters. No, she wasn't going to take it away from y'all because she knew she was going to be hosting that girl's event in Atlanta. Use your brain, okay? Use your brain. They are very calculated. Mellow Mite is very calculated, and the heads of her team are also very calculated. Everybody, once again, is not drinking the Jim Jones Kool-Aid. She wanted her event filmed. She should have filmed it her god darn self and put it on her network that y'all like to brag about. But anywho, that's the new narrative the slow meters are trying to throw out there now. They're pissed because Homegirl's event wasn't filmed. She had a star-studded event. Yeah, we know. She's social climbing. That's why she connected herself to Shanita Foster. We're hip. We get it. We've seen this play before. This ain't nothing new, especially when people are fame, thirsty, and hungry. And she is a fame whore. She sold her own family out for fame and money, and she's thirsty for it. So, no surprise there. But you so famous, you so elevated. Film your own shit and put it on your network. How about that? Instead of crying and whining that you didn't get your way in a place that you claim to be uncomfortable in every other week. Girl, I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it. You so uncomfortable, you keep signing that contract every year to come back to that same uncomfortable place. But you winning. You making so much money. If you was making so much money, you wouldn't hold on to this show that you claim you're miserable on. That's the facts. And that's the truth. And don't nobody care that your event wasn't filmed. And boo-hoo, cry a river. That's what you get. That's exactly what you get for what your cult tried to do to the Scott's event. That was ridiculous. And they incriminated themselves, idiots, hitting the live button and calling them people's where they thought these people's event was going to be to try to sabotage it. They literally got in Dr. Heavely's inbox trying to sabotage her being on their panel. Disgusting. But God sees you. You talk a lot about God, but he sees you, and he sees your manipulative, vindictive, vile, disgusting behavior too, while you're putting on a facade. Anywho,